I think everything's okay. Hello, good morning. I hope you can see me. I hope you can hear me. For those people watching me live on YouTube, good morning. As wait for more people to join. And for those people watching me live on TikTok, I'm live on my YouTube channel. That's where I'm doing the live stream from. And if you're already on the live stream, just comment hi, good morning. Let me share my screen so as we can start immediately because I'm a bit late. And then share my not trading view. I want to start with the Forex Factory. Forex Factory. Once we hit more than 10 people, we are going to start the analysis. We have around 6 people. Evans, Kiprop, good morning. Obiria Walter, good morning, sir. Rogers, good morning, Mister. And Mary Wairimo, hi, good morning. We have more than even 10, so you can just comment below if you have any question. For those people watching me on TikTok, I'm live on my YouTube channel. That's where you're going to see this live stream from. And just in case you have any question, just comment down there before I start the morning analysis. Then I'm already. Poor Sana, good morning. I hope you're keeping safe. I hope you're okay. Yeah, today I have a lot of time because the government decided to give us a holiday, so I'm indoors. So we can do even live trading today on YouTube. I'll just be in and out. So we are going to do the first session right now. We analyze the market right now, and then have the entries, and then also come back again. So I just another, what is XA you doing? What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm live on YouTube. So I saw the entries yesterday. Yesterday, using the strategy that we used, we had the liquidity yesterday. Yeah, someone saying Jeffes Muteti, still remember, still coming. You know, a lot of people they are wanakuja hapa. So it's usually hard to keep memory, but 20 people, we are good. Okay, so let me share my screen. And also I want you, before we continue, I want you to check for me, what did Trump tweet? Because today we expected to have a volatility in the market because Trump alikuwa make a tweet yesterday. But before we got there, because I'm going to analyze gold as XAUSD as the last pair, before you go there, so make sure that you have that information so you can analyze. And another thing is Kevin Walsh is the new Fed chair. I think the last time he was here, he had not been appointed, but now he's the new chair. What other things, arising things we need to know, or you can let us know? Uh, Hello, bro. Good morning. Long time, Nigeria. Poa sana. Okay, so let me share my screen. We go directly to the market analysis, and then we can start. Today we are going to analyze a lot of pairs and deep analysis. And just in case you have a question, you can just comment down below. And for those people watching me TikTok, I'm live on my YouTube channel. That's where you're going to see my live stream. So today, Trump had, you can clearly see we are on Forest Factory. Trump had scheduled an attack on Iran today, which is on Tuesday, but I'm a schedule. So meaning there's no any attack that is going to happen today. But Trump is anakwanga cheesy kidogo. He may say that and then he go ahead and attack Iran. That's what he does. So you have to stay updated on what really happening. Market is quite on the wrong side. Okay, so make sure that you follow like pages like Bloomberg where they can be able to update you very quick as soon as possible, and check on the fundamentals. 9 a.m. we had GBP, which is not high impact. 3:30 p.m. we have CPI on card, not that high impact. Yeah, so I don't see any high impact fundamentals that we are going to experience today, which is on Tuesday 19th. Now we can go directly to the market analysis and start analyzing our pairs. So we are going to start with USDCHF. And before I go to USDCHF, just a moment. And for those people watching me on TikTok, I'm live on my YouTube channel. That's where you can see this live stream from. So hata mkikaa watumia hapo, the best way to see this live stream is from YouTube. So someone is saying XAUSD ishasweep liquidity ya juu. Hata yesterday bado ilisweep ya juu, but there's something I want to check. I want to show you. Okay, let's start with USDCHF. Okay, so this is USDCHF. How many people remember this setup? We had this setup of reversal of our head and shoulder. Nakumbuka nikifanya even back then, you can come here on this. There's a day nilipeana this setup. Let me show you. Signal active. There's this setup. This setup. You can remember when I gave this setup on USDCHF. This is a head and shoulder reversal, and I gave this setup, but it has taken time, over 3 weeks, for it to be activated. So this setup was activated yesterday, but I don't have so much confidence on it. Removed how many pips? Over 36 pips. But now let's do a refresh, a fresh analysis on this pair. So when it's come on daily time, no, let's start on a monthly. This is on a monthly, on a monthly, on a weekly. Checking out on a weekly, what I can see is the market closed with a bullish engulfing on a weekly time frame, but on an overall trend, on when it's come to weekly, even monthly, the market is bearish. You can check it out. The market is bearish on a, like on a long term period, and then when it comes to daily, yesterday the market closed with bearish. Not even a bearish engulfing, just a bearish candlestick. And then we come back to 4 hours. On 4 hours, if you're just to try, because the only thing we can see here, there's no any reversal, the market has not changed any character. We can just position ourselves with liquidity, and the only available liquidity is available at this particular level. That's the only available liquidity. And it's come to today's liquidity. Today is on Tuesday here. So the reason why I can be able to suggest that on in place is because of liquidity. And when I check on the market on a daily time frame, you can clearly see on a daily time frame. And then when I check market on a weekly time frame, so there's no solid entries when it comes to this USDCHF, so as we can have a conference. So there's not any solid information for us. We can have a conference of where we are heading to using these types of view in the market, the way the market is presented itself right now. So we can go to more other pairs and try to look for more opportunities on them. USD card. USD card has the same positive correlation with USDCHF. You know that, guys. I normally talk about it each and every time, correlation. So this is USDCHF, no USD card. USD card, this is on a weekly time frame. This is on a daily time frame. Okay, and then let's convert this market into a line chart. It has already closed above. Let's see. Okay. Let's come on a monthly. Okay, this is on a monthly, this is on a weekly, this is on a daily. And when it's come to, on daily time frame, the market has been really bullish for around so many, like 10 days. And when check on 4 hours, you just not wake up and take that sales. You get me? So let me educate you something. When you come on a daily time frame, you're going to see this. The market is so bullish for all these over days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, over 10 days. And just my market closing with a red candlestick on a daily doesn't guarantee that the market is going to drop. For those people watching me on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. Let me end the live stream on TikTok. So as you guys head over to YouTube. So this is what I'm saying. So for the market to close with just one single candlestick on like a daily time frame, it doesn't guarantee, because you can clearly see there's a day the market closed with a red candlestick and still pushed high. So the only thing we can change is a shift in the market structure. And when it comes on 4 hours, there is no any shift on the market structures. There is nothing that guarantees that the market is going to drop. You see here, there's nothing, there's no any failure swing, there's no any reverse. So for me, it shows me that the market is going to continue on horizontal buying. So, and when I check it out, there's no any order block, there's no any entry point giving us a comfort for us to be able to take this any opportunity, because there's no any opportunity. But for me, I would suggest if you're on USD, if you're on a buy, you are on a safer side. So meaning the same case USDCHF, when it comes to USDCHF, this the market creating a high, low, high. This is on a 4 hours. For the market to start dropping, the market has to do maybe a reversal or kind of a change of structure, so you can confirm for the market is dropping. But as for now, what I can see, the market is still pushing high and highs. Okay, let's go to AUDSD. Okay, one thing I'm noticing on AUDSD, let's come back on a daily time frame. For the last 3 4 days, the market has been really bearish. And let's come on a weekly time frame. Past week, the market closed with a bearish engulfing. Daily time frame, the market has been pushing low and low for the past 1 2 3 4 5, almost 5 days. Let's check on a 4 hours. On 4 hours, this is what I mean now. And let me educate you something. This is what I mean by a change of character. You can clearly see on a 4 hours, this market has already changed direction. Not the same case as we can come here and use this to say the market has changed direction. See this market, there is no any change of direction from here. But for AUDSD, what I can see from this particular level, I can see the market has done a failure swing. Let me show you. There's a failure swing, and there's a change of character here. Though the market didn't come to detect the change of character, but this is enough to show me that the market has already changed the direction. So the market coming back here, it doesn't guarantee for me that the market is going to the market is going to buy. The market is, this is a bearish structure. Whenever you see this is what you call, this is a bearish structure. So the only way we can just is just position ourselves and look for more sales opportunities. So when it comes to 1 hour, I move for the trends. And I can see also the market reacted with an order block on 1 hour. So when it's come to 1 hour, there's a break, and when we can have a break and it at this particular level, we can wait for this market to approach that particular level and continue selling this market. That's on AUDUSD. Let's go to GBPUSD. Let's go on a daily time frame. Remove the trends. Let's start on a weekly. Oh, last week closed with a very, very engulfing candlestick on a bearish candlestick. And then daily, this is on a daily time frame, then a 4 hours. Let's just check on a 4 hours. Oh, same case when it's come to GBPUSD, we have a failure swing, and then we have a change of character all the way down here, and the market has done just a retest. For me, I see more continuation of more sales on GBPUSD, or your TP1 there, and then you can target TP2 way down. So for me, GBPUSD, it's more drops, more sales on it, more sales on GBP USD. Okay, let's go to Euro USD. This on a daily time frame. The daily time frame can clearly show that the market has already done a failure swing and a change of character. So that's the same structure we are going to see on a 4 hours. And this is just a continuation of more drops, you see. So we are continuing to more sales on Euro USD also. Euro AUD. Let's come to Euro AUD. So on Euro AUD, I expected the market to come and touch this particular reversal of an inverted. I know it's very clear. We did it last week. Also, unfortunately, the market has not yet come and touched here, but I was looking forward for more buys on this pair. But one thing I can notice, there's something like, is it the market broken the trend line? And this AUD break, it can change, it can shift structure, my friends. You guys look forward for a very good long-term buy, because it's going to give you a very nice entries for you to swing this market. Let me show you something. Yeah. So we can position ourselves for more buys where, let's go to lower time frame, 2 hours. Do you have order block somewhere? There's no any order block. But Euro AUD also is good when it's come to liquidity. And when I check on today's liquidity, I can see today's liquidity is at this particular level. You can for it at the liquidity level here. Let me just put the alert there. The liquidity, liquidity. Let me check it on a lower time frame so as I can see. Oh, the market has already swiped. Asia swipe liquidity level. So for you, Euro AUD is more buys. But for me, when I check it out, the only possible end is maybe on the liquidity level, because hakuna any other option. So once the market come back to the liquidity level, ni hapo mali nimemark this, you can look forward for more buys on this pair. And it's this one can give you a very good swing trade. So don't joke with it. Not an entry that you're going to enter and close immediately. Eurocard. Okay, so Eurocard did we wanted this market has already changed the structure, and this is what I mean when I come. Let me remove all the trends so I can analyze for you again. You can clearly see when I convert this market to a line chart, you can clearly see this market has already changed the character. It was on a bullish, changed did a failure swing here. The same thing I told you, we can't see it on USDCHF. We had a change of character here. The market has already done a reverse overhead, shoulder and shoulder here. So meaning this market with all analysis, like technically, this market is on a bearish. It has done a break and retest, which have another block. So for this one, we are continuing to drop more drops on Eurocard, more drops on Eurocard. Yeah. So that's basically what we can see on Eurocard on 4 hours. And guys, are we okay? Can you hear me? Sijakuwa nikiangalia comments. Okay. So let's go to GBP card. When it comes to GPP card, same case, these are retest, more sales. Hizi pia zimejipanga. Unaona movement yote ya jana, it's going to be corrected today. More sales. Kwani leo tumechelewa aje? Because ni 10. I think tungekuja live at 9. Takuwa jaribu nikuje 9. Tunge capture hizi good entries. More sales on also on GPP card. You remember when we started selling this pair all the way up kuanzia huko juu, the market iko na bearish trend. So catch these movements zake, more sales on GPP card, GPP CHF. Let's move the drawings and come to on a daily time frame. Whenever I'm analyzing GBP CHF and I don't have a view on USD card and USD CHF, GBP CHF wanaiweka kando because they have same correlation. So naiachanga tu hapo. I leave it pia. So I don't analyze GBP CHF whenever I don't have a clue of USD CHF and USD card mali zinaenda. So okay. After GBP card, we got GBP AUD. GBP AUD is also another pair. This one, even tulipiana these buys, nakumbuka nikipiana hizi buys, and I think I sent also this. The reason why we are giving these buys because of a reversal of an inverted. Eco very active. It has already activated full TP. I think we did this with Virginia from Mombasa. So we did this analysis with you of a reversal of an inverted head and shoulder, and you can clearly see from here the market has already moved how many pips? Over 196 pips. So these are kind of the entries zenye naambianga don't joke with them. Unaona kama hizi za reversal hii ni venye euro AUD kurudi hapo. Remember this euro AUD, it had the same setup ya inverted, haikurudi. The setup ilikuwa pia hivi. The entry was at this particular level. You can see on 4 hours, haikurudi this particular zone. So these, I think I sent also this analysis to someone else on Telegram. You see this reversal? Nikiweka hivyo. These are entries and you are not supposed to be joking with. Hizi ni pia zinakupea pesa. Because these are over 190 pips within like 2-3 days. This is good money and haitakusumbua sana. You can clearly see. So this one isha exhaust our nini. Isha exhaust our entry point, and it has just moving bullish. Ina move, ina create flag, inaendelea kupanda, ina create flag, inapanda. But we can only check today's entry. Can we check on today's liquidity? Today's on Tuesday. So available liquidity ni hapa peke yake. Hapa. Available liquidity. So you can wait for it hapo. Available liquidity for more buys from hapo. With a stop loss there. And then more buys there. USD JPY. No, JPY pairs zimekuwa na madharau sana. Zimeacha hizo spike zake. There's someone I think who can remember when there's a time I came here and I was talking about this JPY. Someone nilimwambia whenever we have this spike, the market inakujanga inapanda tu pole pole, but at the end of the day lazima itakuja cover this full movement. Whenever we have these spikes on JPY, most of the time you see them on JPY pairs. Inakwanga most of the time it's because of the government intervention, and that's why you see these spikes. Inakwanga often, but whenever you have these spikes, the markets try its best to come and cover up this movement. Pole. You see the way it move pole. It comes inakujanga inajaza this movement. For those people wamekuwa na mimi for live stream for long, they know I've been mentioning that for a while. We got AUD NZD. Let's move the drawings and then come back on a daily time frame. Let's come back on a weekly, monthly. Okay, this market is on a bullish trend. Let's come on a weekly. Last week the market grabbed previous week low. I can see, so it has already grabbed liquidity. Let's come back on a daily time frame. Let's come back on a 4 hours. This is the only discounted price we can be able to check out an entry on this for buys. If it differs from this particular discounted price, we don't have. So this is the only discounted. We go for a long position from there, and the stop loss should be at that particular level. Yeah, stop loss there, and then you target for more buys. TP1 itakuja hapo. That's a risk to ratio of 1:2, but TP2 inafaa ikuwe that way. Yeah, so by the time it's just activate, make sure that you have your stop loss instant on yourself, on your side here. Let's go. Hizi JPY pairs, I said we don't have any view to analyze these JPY pairs. Let's go to talk as JPY pairs. We go to oil. The last time I gave analysis on oil, nilipeana easy buys huku. In oil, be very careful today because of those fundamentals tuko nazo, but I still see more buys on oil. More buys on oil. Let's check it on daily time frame. The market has already swiped yesterday's liquidity. You can clearly see. Let me move all the trends. This oil, US oil. When it's come to today daily, the market's bullish. I can see the market has already clapped previous day liquidity. It's come to oil. I expect more buys. Let's go to maybe 15 minutes. Sasa hii stop loss ya leo inaweza kaa kuwa kubwa because if you go for long on oil hapo itabidi zipunguze lot size because stop loss is supposed to be at this particular level hivyo, and then you continue buying oil all the way up hivyo target hadi huko. But now kama stop loss ni kubwa hivi inabidi upunguze lot size so as risk ikuwe chini. Yeah, let's go to AUD card. Go to AUD card. Let's come on a daily time frame. 4 hours. Market equal sells. 2 hours. And we go 1 hour. I can only see more sales from this particular level. More short position from there, and then a stop loss there, and continue selling on AUD card. And then Bitcoin. Let's come back to daily. Reset chart view. Bitcoin naona ikirudi all the way back hadi huko. Naona this on a daily time frame tangu tumekuwa hivi. Ngoja irudi all the way back to hivi. And there's something I saw it nikiangalia hapa. Is it a retest? The market did on a, even you can check it on a weekly time frame. So I still expect Bitcoin to drop all the way hadi huko daily time frame. You see, more buys of Bitcoin ziko around 72, 72, 71. So we can have long-term buys because these are the only buys that tuko nazo. And come back to 4 hours. Na market ilikuwa na flag mzuri jana ikashuka 1 hour. Can you be able to check today's liquidity? Today's Monday. Basi yesterday's liquidity iko wapi? Iko mbali. I'm not sure kama itakujia, but the only option tunaweza tumia ni yesterday's liquidity. And when come to 4 hours, is there anything? Na hakuna. So meaning the only option tuko nayo ya sales ya Bitcoin ni hapa peke yake. Yeah. So watch it out from that particular level. More sales from that level. The Bitcoin and a stop loss hapo. And use liquidity strategy to have your entry. So Bitcoin, that is the entry when it comes to inakaa vizuri sana. GBP NZD. Let's come to GBP NZD. Let's start on a daily time frame. Remove all the drawings. This is on a daily. This is on a weekly time frame. Currently, the market is on the previous week liquidity. 4 hours. Market ijifanya reversal. GBP NZD. Na iko na pips. Hebu tuanze tuone. iko na pips. It's a heavy pair. When I check it on 4 hours, there's nothing shows me that it has done this reversal. So allow me to leave it because I can't see anything to alert me the direction. So if I don't have a clear direction, because when I check on a weekly, no, let me show you. When I check on a weekly, this is on a monthly. The market is bearish. When I check it on a weekly, the market is back also on a previous week liquidity. When check it on a daily time frame, that's already grabbed previous day liquidity. When I come back on a 4 hours, yes, an engulfing candlestick. So for me, I suggest more sales on it. I suggest more sales on this pair. Considering weekly time frame liquidity and everything, I suggest more drop on this pair. More sales on this pair. With a stop loss just above. And you can just reduce your risk. Unaweza reduce your risk, unaweka stop loss yako hapo and target all the way down hivyo. Setup yako ifanane hivyo. Yeah. And then Euro NZD. When it comes to Euro NZD, hello.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah. Hello. Hebu niko live YouTube kidogo. Okay. So this is Euro NZD. Let's check out on 4 hours. When set up this is on 4 hours. Let's start on a daily time frame. The overall trend of this market is still Euro NZD, still bearish because this is weekly. I can see the market has already swiped weekly liquidity. This is on a daily time frame. Market for me shows me more sales. And then 4 hours. This is on 4 hours. And then let's come back on 2 hours. Let's put market into a candlestick. Okay. And then 1 hour. Still the same case. This is on Euro NZD. So this one, the stop loss pin is a bit big, but a stop loss supposed to be there. Continue sell. Ili activate the order block. Oh, okay. Because there's something in mana. We have another block here left. Very nice one. So watch out this pair. Did it activate this order block? Not yet. So look forward for more short position from the order block with a stop loss just above it, and then we continue dropping. Na hizi pair zote zinakaa kuactivatiwa leo. NZD card. And today I've been a lot of analysis. Let's come back on a weekly time frame, get the overall direction of this market. NZD card. And I really trade this pair. Does it have pips? I see the market is bearish daily, 4 hours. The market is on a bearish, but it's already activated the sales. We have a failure swing and of character. Can we wait for this market irudi? It could prepare this entry for a change of character hapa. It will be a very nice entry. Na inaka kona order block tukirudi on 2 hours ama 1 hour. Yeah. So we can look forward for more sales from there because we have a failure swing and a change of character. Tungoja market irudi tena all the way back to, and then we continue selling this pair. That's on the NZD card. Okay, USD Nasdaq 100 GBP JPY and USD ZAL. And USD ZAL yesterday I saw a very good pair and entry on it. So if there's a pair I've not analyzed for USD ZAL, more buys on it. Because this was a break and it we had another block, which was the first touch. When you check on a daily time frame, let me see. This is on a daily time frame. But one thing you have to do is USD, it's an exotic pair and the spread are really big. So it depends with the broker that you are using for you to be able to trade USD. Okay, so up to that point, now we can comment down below which pair you are looking at. And also, don't forget with that like button, gold. Yeah, tunaangalia gold. Another thing is, guys, make sure that make sure you're hitting that like button. You don't contact someone. Hit that like button. You have 11 likes, and then let's go to gold right now. And then let me share my screen. So on today, key things I need you to be keen on. I want you to check on whether Trump will strike Iran again, because he said he has postponed it, but it was set for it to happen today. So be very careful on that. So, but now on gold, we normally use liquidity peke yake. And let me remove all the drawings. and then we back test gold from yesterday ndo wiki ilianza. Remove what nionyesha. Let's go on a 15, maybe on a 15 minutes. This is when mbona sioni hii ni siku gani? This is Thursday. This is Monday. So yesterday the day started here. Okay. So this is the lowest the market went, and this is the highest. You can clearly see the market after imefunguka it dropped how many pips? The market dropped around 762 pips. So later on it came, ikaswipe liquidity. Let's go back to lower time frame. You can clearly say, let me put it on the screen hapo mtaona. So the market ilikuja ikaswipe liquidity hapa the first movement. After kuswipe liquidity, you know when you swipe your liquidity hapo, your entry na ukiingia sales hapo, so plus yako inafaa kwa hiyo week. And never try to think that ukiweka BE, wekanga tu kwa hiyo wiki ya kwanza tu hapo. So meaning the market dropped all the way down hadi hapa that particular level. Ilitupia how many pips using this entry? From there all the way down hadi chini ilipeana 270 pips. That's 270 pips they are okay. Let alone this was illiquidity was invalidated again, but we remove it. And now since the day ended where the day ikaishia hapa, na kama siku iliishia hapo, meaning a new liquidity was created, and you can clearly see today imeamka imeswipe liquidity ya juu imekuwa ikishuka. The worst thing we can do in this such a scenario, and listen to me guys, is try to buy this market. Market ifunguke ianze kushuka hivi tu, kushuka yenyewe, na wewe ujaribu kupiga buy zako hapa hivi kama market ije shift, ije change character ama ije tumia liquidity. So meaning the owning hii market ukiangalia this movement yote, we can use even this movement, tukiangalia movement yote and then tukuje tuweke hadi hapa. Just a moment, I show you. And then ukuje uweke this movement hapa. It's not enough for us to call this as a liquidity. So meaning the only liquidity zenye imebaki tu ni hii moja. This is the only available liquidity imebaki. So that in terms of our strategy, the only liquidity imebaki hivi. Hii moja tu yenye tumechora, unless the market create another liquidity. But right now ukikuja ujaribu kusell market hapa, ujaribu kubuy hapa, itakuchanganya sana because clearly the market entries zetu za liquidity ni hapa. You have to use like to get so as you can be able to get those sniper entries. Hapa itashinda kuzungusha. Hapa ni like you are forcing the market. But for me, if you are trying to buy this market, you're on the wrong side because market ikiamka swipe liquidity inaanza kushuka, unaweza pata the whole day itarudisha market all the way back. So for me, I see more drops, and they can only target this liquidity, or they target this liquidity if you want to look for hata kama ni buys the 100 pips. So this is the only liquidity we have on XAUSD. You can be able to view it on 15 minutes also. Yeah. So the only available liquidity ni hii peke yake. Any question hadi hapo? Any other pairs? Also, I've done a lot of pairs, over 30 pairs. Pairs zenye mbona ziko na have very good setups ni gani? Just comment down below. We have around 40 people on the live stream, and don't forget to hit that like button. We have 14 likes. Kuna mtu anasema sorry, have you analyzed Euro USD and GBP USD? Yes, I have done Euro USD and GBP USD. Let me show you. I've done Euro USD and GBP USD. Nimepeana more sales on these pairs. Nimepeana more sales. Nimesema TP1 hapo low ya jana, more sales. Structures you can clearly see nimefanya break and test more sales. More sales on them. And before to end, let's mark today's liquidity za GU na USD because market inakuanga na tabia za kuendea liquidity pia. Let's move for the trends. The available liquidity for GBP USD ni hapa at that particular level. So the available liquidity for GU ni hapa. and so I'm expecting more drops. So if even the market come to retest hapo, I'm still expecting more drops ikuje all the way down hadi hapo. Let's check on Euro USD. This on Tuesday. Pia liquidity ya Euro USD iko tu hapo tu juu, but in more cells. Pia Euro USD the liquidity hapo. Nisikuwe na mtu alikuwa anajaribu kubaya. What the relation between silver and gold? They are metals, Nancy Keruba. Silver and gold, they are metals. Both are metals. Yeah, both are metals. Okay. Any other question, any other concern, any other question? Okay, so the only kwa hivyo sasa hizi pia zingine, let me chat tuanze tuweke alert hapa, so as we can be aware market ikirudi hapo. Another thing is which other pair ziko active tunaweza trade as we wait for gold, because kwa market, let me explain to you this. We have around 30 people here. Trading is not all about ati kuweka position, ukuwe na position ina run. It's all about kuna mtu anaweza kuja sahi analyze market akuja trade hii position hapa aunde pesa very quick na hatakuwa na stress compared to someone mwenye atashinda king'ang'ana na hii market huko katikati. So wait for the market at the right position, at the right price yenye inahitajika. But ukikuja sahi and you take positions, the market itakuzungusha hili sahi ukae tu ukijiangalilia vitu tu unajiangalia, but wait for the market at the right price. Get? So wait the market come back to your entry that you think that that's the right price for you to be able to execute your position. So there's no need of you just to take market. Try to push more buys, try to push more sells until the market brings. Wait for the market to just present itself. Hata hii market ikirudi tena, kuna liquidity high of the day, kuna liquidity high of the day, na kuna liquidity ya previous day. So those are the only way you can only trade wisely. So another thing is, well, there's something I wanted to talk. Okay. Or the other thing is, I said is you have to stay updated today. You see, today there was this is what I was talking about. Trump amesema ametweet asema they are not going to schedule the attack which was planned for today, which is on Tuesday. But I know Trump is a snitch. Atafanya hivyo and then he goes ahead and do it. So stay updated, and you can only watch this maybe thing on Bloomberg, on other social media platforms. They can be able to update you. Any other question? And which other pairs that you see feel like we can trade them as we wait for gold? Let's check them, double check what we have done today. For me, this one, I see it as a very nice pair. I'm waiting for it to be activated and then to chukue AUD NZD. Let's see, GBP AUD, yuko mbali, GPP card. Hizi ziko sales, hizi ziko active. GPP card hizi akina sales, hizi ziko very active for more sales. Euro card zinasonga. Euro AUD iko mbali, hiyo iko Euro USD iko ishasonga. GU AUD NZ, AUD USD, XAU gold, USD card, hizi USD card na nini, tuangalie na GBP CHF na nini. Okay. Another thing is kama tumeona gold is going to drop all the way down, what is going to happen to USD CHF? What's going to happen to USD CHF? Because gold and USD CHF, they have a negative correlated. They are negatively correlated. Yeah. So liquidity alloy must shift ni hapa. Yeah. So those are the only 2 points we have for XAUSD. And for those people who had a question in terms of today's analysis, I think I've presented all of them. Right now it's 10:26. I think I'll come back also. Somebody saying a check for them. AUD NZD, Evelyn, AUD NZD, AUD NZD. Usiniambie imeguza break and details for AUD NZD. This on 1 hour. If we risk here, tutakuwa tuna risk how many pips? Let me see. These are how many pips with a stop loss just below here. 12 pips, not bad. Let's go on for a long position on E pair with a stop loss just below here, and target TP1 ni hapo, TP2 tuendelee. TP1 ni hapo, tuanze tu target hadi hapo TP1 hivyo. So that's the view on AUD NZD buys. Yeah. So SMC traders, GU 15 minutes buy still valid. Let me check for you. GBPSD 15 minutes. Nikiangalia overall trend of this market, no, buys sio valid. Let me explain to you something. Ukiangalia kwanza, first of all, uangalie direction ya market, uangalie this is a break and latest market imefanya. Turudi lower time frame, this is 15 minutes, this is 1 hour. Hii market iko bearish. Hii market iko bearish, imehold hata below hii area, hata kama unatumia hata demand and supply na nini, imeretest hizi order block. This one 30 minutes imeretest hizi order block, imekuja imehold below, more sells. Hata iliniambia hii market ilitest hadi hapa and then uendelee kushuka nayo. Unaona? Uweke sell limit hapo, irudi juu kidogo and then you just spike juu kidogo and then tuendelee kufanya nini? Kushuka na hii market. That's on GBPSD. Any other concern? Any other concern? And also Bitcoin. Bitcoin also is another, you have to watch it out today. BTC ndio hii. Bitcoin more sells from hapo, and these are liquidity entry point hapo. Guys, like button is ile likes. Tuko na 18 likes. Can we hit over 30 likes? Yeah. So we can wait for Bitcoin at that particular level also. BTC hapo. Then we can execute it. Any other question? Any other question? Okay, so let's end the first live stream, but I'll come back later. Hit that notification bell, so as anytime ikikuja live, you'll get notified, because I'll still come back live again. Someone check, I check for them USDT, please. Rogers anasema nimeangalia USDT. USDT ndio hii ni Nasdaq, hii ni USDT. Niachanga stock zimebuy mbaya sana. Let's see on a daily time frame. For the drawings, weekly, that's on a weekly time frame. Okay. I better this market make a new high, because if it doesn't make a new high on a weekly, this market is going to drop. This is on a daily time frame. This is on a 4 hours. This is on a 2 hours. This is on a 1 hour. I still see more buys on this. Here's that. The only question is, where are we going to take the buys? I don't see any valid reason for us to take a buy at where, but more buys. But there's not any entry point for me to give you a proper entry point on buys. Yeah. Gold anjao nimefanya gold. You can just reverse video kidogo utaona nimefanya video analysis ya gold. And yeah, thank you guys. I'll be back live saini 10:30. I'll be back at 1:30. So New York session niko huku. So make sure that you watch me back live on YouTube by 1:30. Okay, bye bye.